Welcome to online class announced by Rangamati Shodor Secondary Education Office, Rangamati. My dear students, how are you? Hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty God, and I am also fine. Today is my third class. Before going to discuss my class, I would like to introduce myself. So, I am Uzzwal Chowdhury, Assistant Teacher, Shahid Abdul Academy, Rangamati Shodor, Rangamati. Okay. My dear students, already you have known that due to the situation created by COVID-19, the Ministry of Education is providing you with the assignment in lieu of the annual examination syllabus. I think that you have got it from your schools and already you have also submitted to the school, isn't it? Okay. So today, before going to discuss my class, I would like to say something. Though you have got assignment from your schools on class 8 and already you have submitted also to write assignment. So before going to discuss my class, I want to show a video. Let's enjoy my video. Class 8 subject English first paper. What can you see, my dear students? You can see a very beautiful quilt, isn't it? Okay. My dear students, please, I would request you look at the video very carefully. After watching this video, you have to realize that what is our topic today, isn't it? Okay. So please look at the video very carefully. A baby is sleeping on the quilt, isn't it? Okay. And you can see also someone has drawing a pattern on the quilt and she is using needles with curtains on the new cloths or old cloths. Very beautiful drawing, isn't it? Okay. And it's a artistic patterns. Oh wow, beautiful drawing, isn't it? Okay. You can see that how can a quilt is making. So can you tell me what is our topic today after watching this video? Can you tell me? Yes, I think that you have realized that what is our topic today. Okay. Okay. So our topic is Nakshi Katha. How to cook khichuri as an assignment. This is the second lesson. Okay. Firstly, I would like to discuss on Nakshi Katha. So my dear students, don't late, so please open your book and take your paper and write down the topic, Nakshi Katha. My dear students, after reading this passage, what you will know? What is the purpose after reading this passage? After reading this passage, we will know able to new vocabulary and making sentences. Ask and answer questions. Read and understand the text. Participate them in a short paragraph. My dear students, after reading this passage, you will know able to all or especially 4 criteria about the passage. Okay. So let's go. I'm going to discuss my class. Before going to read the passage, you have to know the keywords of this passage. First word is traditional. Okay. First word is traditional. You can see some women are making the quilt. Okay. So traditional means conventional and unprogressive. Okay. Traditional means conventional and unprogressive. Let's say a new sentence is Nokshi Katha is a kind of traditional pattern. Okay, you know it very well, my dear students. Once upon a time, our mothers or our grandmothers has made it for using for sleeping at night. Okay, but this quilt has made or has been making for commercially. Okay, so traditional katha is a kind of traditional pattern. Second word is demand. So demand, one shopkeeper is sitting on the floor with some quilts or some nokshi katha and waiting for customers. Desire, want and request. Demand is desire, want and request. And new sentence is Nokshi Kathas has a lot of demand to the foreigners. Okay, so Nokshi Katha has a lot of demand to the foreigners. Third word is commercially. Commercially, you can see the pictures commercially. Commercially means wholesale profit making. Okay, commercially means wholesale and profit making. New sentence is now Nokshi Kathas are produced commercially. Okay, so I told you about this. Now Nokshi Kathas are produced commercially. Another word is pattern. So pattern, it's a very important quilt. It's a drawing. Someone is making with needles and cloths. Okay, so patterns. So pattern means scheme, device or decoration. Okay, so new sentence is Naksha means artistic pattern. Naksha means artistic pattern. So another word is quilt. So what is quilt? Quilt, you can see pictures quilt. Okay, so what meaning is thick bed covering made of patches. Okay, thick bed covering made of patches. Okay, so new sentence is during the winter I sleep with 2 quilts, isn't it? Okay, during the winter I sleep with 2 quilts. Okay, so final word is artistic. Artistic means imaginative or creative. Okay, artistic means imaginative or creative. Okay, so new sentence is every Nokshi Kathas has artistic patterns. Already we have enjoyed a video on this. Okay, artistic. Every Nokshi Kathas has artistic patterns, isn't it? Okay. My dear students, now I'm going to discuss the whole passage. Okay, what can you see? You can see there are 2 pictures. One is artistic pattern quilt and another is a book. I'm reading this some lines. Nokshi Katha is a kind of embroidered quilt. The name was taken from the Bengali word Naksha, which means artistic patterns. Okay, so I'm reading this again. Nokshi Katha is a kind of embroidered quilt. The name was taken from the Bengali word Naksha, which means artistic pattern. What can you see, my dear students? You can see another pictures and another slide. most women are sitting on the ground and most women are gossiping among them, isn't it? Okay. And another picture you can see, four women are making their quilt, beautiful quilt. So about these related pictures, the para, it is a kind of traditional craft and is said to be indigenous to Bangladesh and West Bengal in India. The art has been practiced in rural Bengal for centuries. My dear students, I told you beginning of the class, once upon a time this quilt has made only for using sleeping to wear these quilts. Okay, but now this quilt is making for commercially. Okay, so it's a kind of traditional craft and is said to be indigenous to Bangladesh and West Bengal, India. The art has been practiced in rural Bengal for centuries. This quilt is not only made for our country, it is also making in India or West Bengal. Okay, so Bangladesh and West Bengal of India is generally seen the quilt. What can you see? You can see also a beautiful Nokshi Katha, isn't it? Okay, so this book, the Nokshi Kathar Mat, and this book has written by Joshim Uddin, and he's a Joshim Uddin. Okay, so this book has written Joshim Uddin. The name Noksha Katha became popular after the poet Joshimuddin's poem Nokshi Kathar Mat was published in 1929. My dear students, this is very important information for you. Nokshi Kathar Mat was published in 1929 and this book has written by Joshim Uddin. So I am reading this para again. The name Nokshi Katha became popular after the poet Joshimuddin's poem Nokshi Kathar Mat was published in 1929. You can see another slide. Traditional kathas are made for family use. Old or new cloths and thread are used to make these quilts. My dear students, you know, if you want to make any kind of quilt, so you can use old or new cloths, isn't it? Okay, so you can see. So there are important chart or smart art. Say there are some names in Bangladesh. So these names are famous for making quilt. Mymensingh, Bagura, Joshore, Jamalpur, Rajshahi, Faridpur are most famous for this craft. So now it is produced commercially. You can find them in many expensive handicraft shops in cities. Okay, so you can see this quilt in Rangamati, Bandarban, Khagrachuri, and the Silat, Manipuri area, the Khashia, Olli, so and Dhaka, Bashundara shopping malls. You can see this quilt, and this quilt it has made for commercially now. Now it is produced commercially. You can find them in many expensive handicraft shops in cities. My dear students, you can see also another pictures for making quilt, because our topic is Nokshi Katha. So the quilts are now in great demand because of the colorful patterns and designs embroidered on them. I would request you, if you have any kind of quilts in your house, so you can see there. So there are lots of designs for making or to make these quilts. Okay, women's are making for artistic patterns to make Nokshi Katha. So after reading these passages, you can see in the textbook fill in the blanks. There are many words. So I am reading these words: Bengali, patterns, embroidery, ears, fashion, art, rural, designs, quilt, and Noksha. So among these words, every words have to be used in the dash. So I am reading this fill in the blanks passage. Naksha means artistic dash. The name was taken from a dash. What dash? The art has been practiced in dash Bengal for dash. Nakshi Kathas are now sold in dash shops. Nakshi Kathas are in great demand because of their colorful dash and dash. Nakshi Kathas are a kind of dash. So you have to use one by one word. Okay, so I think you have realized it. So first word is, or first answer is patterns. Naksha means artistic patterns. Second answer is the name was taken from a Bengali word, already we have discussed. And third word is Naksha. So the name was taken from Bengali word Naksha. And next word answer is the art has been practiced in rural Bengal for years or centuries. Okay, Nakshi Kathas are now sold in fashion shops. Nakshi Kathas are in great demand because of their colorful embroidery and designs. Okay, so Nakshi Kathas are a kind of art. Okay, so this is the answers for filling the blanks. My dear students, homework. Already I have taken 3 classes, and so all classes had homework, and I believe that you have practiced in your house. So today I am going to give you a homework for Nakshi Katha. Okay, so do you like a Nakshi Katha or an ordinary Katha? Why? So if you like to make or to use Nakshi Katha or an ordinary Katha, why? You have to write it. So I believe that you can write it, and I request you will practice in your house. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss another topic for assignment. So assignment, there are 3 important headlines: khichuri, pudding or fenni, but today I'm going to discuss only for khichuri, how to cook khichuri. Okay, so how to cook khichuri, pudding or fenni, and why it is a good or healthy food. Okay, so look, before going to cooking khichuri, let's enjoy a video. Before going to enjoy a video, so I would like to show you some pictures for making khichuri. Okay, so do you know what is it? I believe that you know it, rice. Okay, so this is yellow lentils, this is potatoes, this is cauliflower, this is green peas, and is carrot. Okay, so spices, if you want to cook khichuri, so you must need spices, or you must need some spices for making khichuri. So this is cloves, so garlic, ginger, cardamom, cinnamon, cumin powder. My dear students, this is the one spices has missed. It's the onion. Okay, so turmeric powder, red chili powder, coriander powder, peppermint powder, and finally green chilies. Okay, so this is all spices for making khichuri. Okay, you must need to cook khichuri. And necessary items, you also have necessary items for making khichuri. This is cooking oil, ghee, salt, water, and cooking pot. Okay, otherwise cooking pot you cannot. So necessary items: cooking oil, ghee, salt, water, and you must need cooking pot. So otherwise cooking pot you cannot cook khichuri or anything, isn't it? Okay, so if you're going to cook khichdi, so you must all needs showing necessary things. So let's go enjoy a video. After if you follow the videos, I believe that you can cook khichdi. Let's go. Please enjoy this video very carefully. I don't cut it. At first, she or he used rice and lentil, yellow lentil, water, wash well, so drain the water, so cooking pot, and she's using ghee, stir, spoon, onion, stir until golden brown, bay leaf, cinnamon, cardamom, salt to taste, ginger, garlic, chili powder, that means red chili powder, turmeric powder, cumin powder, coriander, saute for 2 minutes, green chili, so roast it for 5 or 8 minutes. A beautiful cooking. A carrot, it's a broccoli. They used broccoli in lieu of cauliflower. So tomato, a green peas. So you can use pumpkin, potatoes, hot water, already done. Wow, beautiful color. Wow, beautiful decoration on khichdi. So I think that my dear students, you have lots of enjoyed my video how to cook khichdi. Okay, and after watching this video, you can cook khichdi. So explanation, recipe of khichdi. So if you want to cook khichdi, so how do you cook? Okay, so I would like to discuss recipe of khichdi. First is take a bowl and soak the roasted rice and roasted lentils separately and keep it aside. Number 2, boil the potatoes and cauliflower separately and keep it aside. Third, take a pan and add the whole spices along with 2 spoons ghee and roast it for 1 minute. Number 4, now add soaked rice and dal, mix it 2 or 3 times and let it heat for 5 minutes. Then add some water, green peas, potatoes and cauliflower and let it cook for 10 more minutes. And finally add ghee and stir it thoroughly. So this is the recipe for making khichdi. Okay. So homework. So if you understand my class how to cook khichdi, so I believe that you can also cook or make pudding or firni. So that's why you have to write as an assignment for homework, write an assignment how to make a cup of pudding or firni using the following sentences characters. It's a first what do you do, then next, after that, and finally. So if you follow my cooking khichdi recipe videos, so I believe that you can write this assignment how to make a cup of pudding or firni. So thank you my dear students, see you next class. Bye bye.